The Timberwolves trail. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at small forward. Vincent outside. Pass to James. James double team. Vincent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with a jumper from the wing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Miller. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Connect. Pass to Hachimura. DiVincenzo against James. There's the strength of the king.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 25 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The Lakers in the lead. Vincent outside. It's James on the wing. Great D that time from Miller.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards to take the lead. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Vanderbilt against Reed. And here's Connect outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Clark. Reed to screen on Hachimura. Here's Clark to the paint. Reed can't hit.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Miller against James. Shoots over Miller. The shot by James, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
Conley's checked in for Miller. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for Hachimura. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. That one's good for 2.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Now Vincent. Pass to James. Now here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Edwards with it. Beyond the arc. The triple hit for Edwards.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Garza's checked in for Minnesota. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And he lobs it up. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Edwards. The floater. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Hayes. Now Reeves. Here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got rebound number 8 now. Here's Garza, guarded by Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards, a pass to Conley to take the lead. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it. You can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. They now take the lead. Edwards has got 34.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Reeves. Sinks the tray. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, the response. Edwards, a 3 of his own.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in for DiVincenzo.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Has to connect. 4-3. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Picked by Gobert. Conley against Doncic. The kick out to Edwards. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Has to connect. Here's Reeves outside. Gets the three to fall. Reeves has got 15 points in just the second half.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Lays out. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here. And here's Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
Free throw drops for Conley.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, His teammates respect and trust him completely.
Doncic left side. Tipped away. Randall with a steal. And it's blocked. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Count it. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Here's Conley, following the score by the Lakers. Outside Edwards. Nice move. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic from deep three-point land. Randall pulls down the board. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. McDaniels a screen. From about 19, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
That one misses.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Good on the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Outside Edwards. Oh, connects again.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him. Lets it fly. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Now here's Conley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. James with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. James passes to Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Reeves against Edwards. Hits yet again. Wow!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. And they doubled up Doncic. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Edwards. Takes one from 10 feet. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's James. What muscle from James!
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. The three is up. James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Reeves. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And again!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Goes up at the elbow. Minnesota with a rebound.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Money!
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Edwards for three. Oh, he nails it! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's James. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. "11 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, off target. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Now here's Doncic. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Reeves. Back to Hayes. Doncic on the wing. Clock at 6. Over Conley. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 23 points.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
The kick out to Edwards. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. Randle with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 11. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. The Timberwolves shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Conley. Now here's Edwards, guarded by Doncic. Another bucket! Wow!
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
Yeah, alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 points in the bubble back in 2020.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
First one falls for him.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
He's off on the second.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Randle finds Conley. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside Conley. Knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Basketball can be very simple. If you can let Conley run the pick and roll, it's normally a good thing.
Overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in. James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And he knocks down the first one.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Here's Edwards. Good! That's another bucket!
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
Only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. I mean, how much further can he go?
Here's Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And Minnesota with possession here. With the step back. Here's Edwards. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's tied 2nd all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
He's equaled the great Elgin Baylor. 61 points, an extraordinary game.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes in. Here's Edwards. And yes, another basket.
And he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Boy, he's been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's now got some company.
LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Over Reeves. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 6 in OT so far. A good percentage. James. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 here in OT. Here's Edwards. And another one!
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
Yeah, and it was way back in '86 that Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special. That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Randall against James. Shoots over Randall. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. So it's Los Angeles now. Steps back. James against Randall. Good work defensively by Randall. And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. James passes to Hachimura. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one, and that puts him up 5. Now Los Angeles with it.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And it's Doncic missing. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Doncic.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.